Hey boys and girls, how y'all doing? Yes, you read that title correctly. It's gonna be the story time of how I ended up in jail. Stick around. Okay, y'all, so to tell y'all this story, I'm gonna have to start all the way from the beginning. Okay, so me and my friends, we were all out thinking we were grown and stuff. And basically was going different places stealing stuff, okay? Okay, so me, at first, I didn't want to steal anything. I was like, I have a job. Why would I steal something? Like, I ain't get why I would have to steal nothing. But after running around with that crowd for a little while, peer pressure kicked in. And eventually I started, joining the gang, stealing stuff from different places, like the places we used to go to. So one day, me and my friend, we're gonna call her, we don't call her Nay. That's what we're just gonna call her. Me and my friend Nay, we went to a Walmart, and we thought, okay, we about to go in, go out. We about to get this big ass load. We about to be in there. Okay, so after we went around, got what we was gonna get, I started seeing this dude walking back and forth on the phone with some sunglasses on. Now, I didn't catch on that he was a little secret shopper person or whatever until he kept going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So I'm like, hey, Nay, this dude right here, he keep going back and forth and back and forth. I think he undercover person or something like that. She's like, oh, okay, well, we're just gonna grab this one thing and we gonna leave. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So she grabs whatever she was gonna grab, and then we went to the checkout. Now, she had already brought some money so she could buy a bag of chips so that it looked like she was buying something. So it looked like we was buying something or whatever. So after we bought the chips, got the little receipt, we thought we was clear. We thought we was out of there. We was going to the place that was avoiding all the people. Like, we thought we was clear until the moment that we crossed the little threshold and this lady came out of a room. I remember this lady came out of a room from nowhere and said, I'm gonna need y'all to return all the stuff that y'all stole. Yes, honey, we was busted. Yeah. But anyway, okay, so after she told us, okay, you're gonna need to return all the stuff that you stole, this, that, and the other. And so we went into this little bitty room that was on the side. Like, there was the door and then little sensors, and then there was a little office on the side. So we sat there waiting, and the lady's like, y'all took a lot of stuff, and there's a certain amount of like monetary, whatever heck word is, price or whatever of stuff that y'all can steal before we have to call the police. And I'm pretty sure that y'all already went over that. Like, we exceeded that. So we were sitting there. I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, I'm about to go to jail. I ain't never done nothing bad before. Like, this is new to me. Like, oh my god, after all this time, I finally got caught. But anyway, so I'm sitting here thinking to myself, oh my god, my life is over. And Nay is next to me giggling and smiling. I'm over here thinking to myself, girl, why is you giggling and smiling? We about to go to jail. Like, they over here taking our names and taking our social security numbers and address and all this different type of stuff. Like, this lady has my ID in her hand, putting it in the system. And I'm sitting here looking at her. She's laughing and giggling. I swear I did not understand what was going on in her head at that moment, but that's what she was doing. And so the lady's like, well, we're going to have to call the police. And the police were called, okay? I'm sitting here, like, stressed out of my mind. And so the police finally show up. And they're like, well, we ran your guys' name in the system and it said that nothing popped up or anything, so we're just going to write you a ticket. So I'm like, oh my god, okay, I'm good, I'm cool, whatever. So they write us a ticket, grabbed it, and we went home. We ended up going home, sitting there thinking to myself, oh my God, what just happened to me? Yes, I was stressing. But anyway, so after we went home and everything, the ticket said something about we had to go to a little court date. So I went ahead and put that on my calendar, and I went to the court date that day. So the day I went to court, I remember getting all dressed up, thinking I was on Scandal or something, getting a little professional outfit on. Yes, I thought I was on Scandal. But anyway, so after all of that, I went to the court. That lady told me that she was just going to let me off with a warning, and if I didn't do anything within a year from what that day, I just had to pay off the fine and I was good. I wouldn't have to do anything else. I wouldn't have to go to jail or anything. The other thing that I had to do was go to the jailhouse to get my fingerprints taken. So I'd be in the system or whatever for like the criminal system. Yeah. But okay, so after that day, I got paid. I went to go pay off that little court fine or whatever that they told me to pay off. But what I didn't do was go to the police station to get my fingerprints done. That's what I didn't do. So after that, they were like, okay, so where are you at? Why are you not coming to the police station and get your fingerprints done? So then they issued me another court date after that, so that I guess they could talk to me or something for why I didn't go to the police house. There was a reason why, okay? The police station that I had to go to was so far from my house that, like, there was no way. There was not no way. So after I didn't go to court, I didn't show up at the police station to get my fingerprints done, they issued a warrant out at me, okay? They issued out a warrant on me. So months and months and months and months and months passed, and I still, no showing, not paying them no attention. I was on the run. So until this one day, one of my managers was going to take me home, okay? One of my managers was going to take me home, and let me think. I got in the car, and we was driving, and I was almost home. I remember I was almost home. Like, all I had to do was, like, turn the corner. All she had to do was turn the corner, and I'd be right there. But then we got pulled over because her tail light was out. Got pulled over because her tail light was out. So then I remember thinking to myself, please don't run my name. Please just say, okay, license and registration, and we can go. Please let that be it. But it wasn't it. Lord wasn't listening to me. He said, you're taking yourself to jail. That's what he said. Okay, so they ran my name and everything. They were like, oh, do you know that you had a warrant out? And I was acting like I didn't know, but I knew. Like, oh my God, no, I didn't know. Oh my God, what for? And they're like, it's for failure to appear from when they issued me that court date from before. So I ended up going to jail. They processed me and everything, and they put me in the little waiting room, okay? They put me in the little waiting room with this, I remember, it was an older lady with no teeth. And she kept asking the guards, can I get a Lonely sandwich? Do y'all have a Lonely sandwich in the cooler or something like that? Look, can I at least get some cookies? There was that lady. There was another lady that was strung out on drugs like crazy. I mean, she was in the corner. I swear she was in the corner dancing. She kept looking over the window trying to wave at people. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I was literally stuck, okay? There was this other girl. They were trying to get the other lady out of suicide watch or whatever because she didn't want to take no shower and she stank. I mean, I was across the room and they opened the door and all that just hit me. I swear it just hit me. It smelled like lunch meat. That's the only way I can describe it. It smelled like lunch meat. Okay, so, and then there was a couple other people, but they were sleeping. And then there was this redhead white girl that was sitting next to me, kept trying to talk to me, talking about something. Have you been here before? Have you been here before? I haven't been to this one. I've been to the juvenile one, but I haven't been to this one. So I'm sitting here like, why are you sitting here trying to tell me about how you was in the juvenile jail? I never been to jail before. Why are you asking me about this? But of course she didn't know that. But still, you think I'm gonna talk right now? There's a lady next to me yelling about a lonely sandwich, and you trying to have a conversation about have I been here before? No. But anyway, so it was like hours and hours and hours before they finally put us in this big room with all the other inmates and stuff. Okay, so I got the little top bunk and this lady behind or under me, and I think I came in right at dinner. No, it was right at dinner because I had this tri-colored hot dog. It was gray, pink, and brown. Yes, that's what color hot dog was. And somebody please explain to me in the comments what kind of hot dog is gray, pink, and brown. Down below, let me know. But anyway, okay, so after I ate, there was this weird Kool-Aid juice. It was clear. So it was clear. It looked like water. I swear it was water. But then when I drank it, it tastes like watered down Gatorade. Yeah. So anyway, I remember I got done eating. I went up to the bed. I laid there, and this lady was talking about some girl. I got some plastic cups, girl. I got some plastic cups from Commentary, girl. I got me some coffee packets and all this different type of stuff. And I'm sitting here like, oh God, why am I here? Why am I here? But anyway, okay. So the next morning, as soon as I woke up, I went up to the lady and was like, "Can I use the phone?" So, she said, okay, whatever, phone's over there. Use the little code that's on your armband, because I gave me your armband when I came in. So, I did the little code, and I called my boyfriend. Now, I sat there, and I was like, please answer, because I know that he don't like answering the phone all the time. So, I'm sitting there like, please answer this phone. So then, thank God he answered. My little one phone call worked. He answered. I'm like, babe. He's like, how did you end up in jail? Why are you in jail? I'm like, I had a warrant. He's like, whatever. How much was your bail? And then I told him, and then he was like, okay. I'm gonna try to work something out. So I remember I went back up to the bed, and then it was like breakfast time, and we had, what was it? I think some Cheerios on a plate, like the little Cheerios on a tray, not in a bowl, a thing of milk, and I think some bread. But I was trying to figure out how I was going to eat Cheerios, how I was going to get this milk on the Cheerios on a tray. Like, how was that gonna work? I didn't understand. But anyway, these other ladies, they were just sitting there pouring it on here like it was a pro, like this is something normal, and I'm sitting here like, what is going on here? What's going on? But anyway, so I ate breakfast or whatever, and then I went back up to the bed. And oh my God, when I tell you, the guards said my name. They said my name. They was like, girl, you get out. And I was like, bet, goodbye, take your stuff, I'm out of here, peace, I ain't coming back. I'm not coming back. So I remember I got out. I was sitting, waiting for my little clothes and my belongings and stuff. And then let me think what else happened. I was sitting away from my belongings and stuff. I got dressed. I sat at the door. They processed me out and I was going. Now, luckily for me, I only live right down the street from the jail, so I could literally just walk there. But oh my God, when I tell you, I was so happy. I was so happy. I got up out of that place. Oh my God, that was crazy. And I ain't stole nothing. I ain't done that. I ain't went to jail since. That was like back when I was like maybe 18 or something. I ain't went to jail since. I ain't stole nothing from no stores since. I got me a better job. Forget that. I'm not going back to jail because that right there was crazy. But anyway, guys, that was my time I went to jail story time. I hope you like it. Go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will see you later.
You say you love me, but I don't think that it's